Hello everyone and welcome to the Weekly Rewind presented by Attractions Magazine. This episode is for Sunday, July 10th, 2016. I'm your host, Banks Lee. As always, we're going to take a look back at the past 7 days of our Twitter feed at Attractions. So let's get started. Last Sunday on July 3rd, we shared this photo from Islands of Adventure of the Incredible Hulk coaster testing. You could see on the coaster there 4 red seatbelt straps for 4 of the seats there. Now, in the past, there have been large rider seats on rows 4 and 5. You can see the red straps there for those rows, but it looks like with the new version of the coaster, they've added one for the front and the back row, which as a large rider myself who depends on those seats on most coasters, great news, because that means we can finally ride in the front and the back of this coaster. No opening date set yet, but I cannot wait to go. Over at Universal Studios, we found Bullwinkle out meeting guests. I've been seeing a lot of photos of some more rare characters from Universal meeting guests this summer for the busy summer season. So definitely, if you're in town and you love to meet characters, go check them out. That evening on July 3rd, we were over at Disney Springs to see their new restaurant from Terra Cucina. And this drink right here is called People Watching. And those are real ants around the rim of this drink. Would you try something like that? Let me know in the comments if you have even had a drink like that with real bugs on it. Moving on to July 4th, Independence Day here in America. This photo right here from Epcot is the American Adventure lit up in red, white, and blue. Many of the parks around Orlando did special fireworks for the 4th of July. Epcot is no exception. You can see videos of the Magic Kingdom and the Epcot fireworks on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/attractionsmagazine. July 6th, we shared this art piece from the Art of Disney at Disney Springs. This is Tower of Terror, and as a huge Tower of Terror fanatic, this is something that I've got to go and see about getting a copy of this, because I love this. July 7th was the first full day that the new Pokemon Go app was available for people in America. Now, this app lets you go walk around the real world and catch Pokemon using augmented reality on your phone. It's really addicting, especially if you love Pokemon. So we went out and we went to the parks, and we have been seeing what kind of Pokemon and things we would see in the parks. You can see a video of that on YouTube and Facebook channels, and it's this is a Pikachu that I caught over by Everest. So I've been going out and doing a lot of walking with this, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people that are doing the exact same thing. If you see someone in the parks looking at their cell phone, odds are nowadays it might be Pokemon Go. July 7th over at Magic Kingdom, we share this photo of the Haunted Mansion. The exterior of the Haunted Mansion is under refurbishment right now. So as you can see, they got some scrims up, and looks like they're going to be adding some photo scrims to at least show the mansion building while they're working on this, the exterior of it. No word on when this will be finished. July 8th, we were over at Epcot interviewing some Imagineers about the new Frozen ride inside Anna and Elsa's new meet and greet area over there. We also talked to Imagineer about the new Soarin' ride. You'll be able to see all about the new Frozen and Soarin' rides at Epcot on a future episode of the show, so stay tuned for that one. In fact, here's where we interviewed Imagineer Jason Grant about Soarin' in front of this life-size replica of a hang glider. That night on July 8th, we were over at Hollywood Studios to cover the new Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular fireworks show. This is me interviewing Michael Roddy about the show. I was also over at Magic Kingdom earlier that day to see an interview about Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair show. So you'll be able to see all of these interviews about the new attractions around Walt Disney World for Awakened Summer on future episodes of the show. And finally, on July 9th, we were over at Lowry Park Zoo in Tampa for their Sunset Celebration event. They've got some food kiosks set up, kind of like Food and Wine. They've also got this laser light show to end the night that you're seeing right here. You'll be able to see coverage of this Sunset Celebration on a future episode of the show, so stay tuned for that. And that's going to do it this week for the Weekly Rewind. If you missed this past week's show, we were over in Hollywood for the brand new Walking Dead experience. And Hard Rock Hotel has a new vacation package. You want to check that one out. Until next week, guys, have fun. We'll see you later.